Hey guys, it seems like Chang'e is not as popular as she used to be at some point, but do you guys know that she received not one, but 2 buffs in a row? They increased her first and ultimate damage, so now she is actually pretty damn great. And as you saw from the intro, in this game the enemies are going to have 3 ultra counter against Chang'e: Lolita, Basha, and Esmeralda. But that did not stop me from picking her, because after all the buffs that Chang'e received, I know that if I play her correctly, I can easily play around those heroes, and you will be able to see it throughout the gameplay. These are my builds, and this is how I set up the emblem. As for the spell, I will definitely recommend Flicker. Always max her second skill first. Chang'e without her second skill will deal a lot less damage, and her movement speed will decrease significantly. The more you level up her second skill, the more shield you will get, and it will also lower the cooldown. While clearing the minion wave, check which lane will give you a better chance to get a successful gank. In this case, it's the top lane. By the way, the Basha and Lolita didn't watch my video about the mask, so they don't really know how to use them after the nerf. If you're also still confused about it, then make sure to check out my video that I explain in full detail about how you should use the rowing mask properly. I will leave the link in the description down below. And that's the reason why you should like the videos and subscribe, so more people will know about these things that otherwise will be very hard to understand. In my previous video, I mentioned that the stand that I got for my tablet is kind of blocking my fingers a little bit, so this is why I'm having a harder time to aim. This gameplay was taken before I found the solution. I just bought a case to cover the empty space. Here you can see that our blue buff is up, but instead I decided to go for the enemy's buff, because that's one of Chang'e's advantage. She's really good at stealing enemy's buff with her ultimate, so take advantage of that. Esmeralda is charging her ultimate. Let's back off a little bit until she jumps. I thought Basha was gonna die with another basic attack. I underestimated his passive. Remember, you can use her second skill while ulting. This will increase her movement speed and recharge her shield. The red buff is up, so let's try to steal it as well. Their Lolita is guaranteed to die in the next spacey attack, so let's aim my first skill towards the Esmeralda instead. This white Bashi is a good Chang'e counter. She'll deal minimal damage against him in the early game, but that would change very soon. Make sure to aim your ultimate in an angle that will cover the most space, and make the enemy's retreat path as awkward as possible. There's a huge minion wave coming to the top lane. You don't want to lose that farming experience. That's more than 400 gold right there, if you include the crab and the next wave. You can use her second skill quite often to move around the map a lot faster. I decided to go for the Necklace of Endurance first because of the Esmeralda. If you are playing against Esmeralda and you are the damage dealer, make sure to retreat a little bit when she is charging her ultimate. Here you can see how amazing Chang'e is at stealing the enemy's buff. Once again, Esmeralda is charging her ultimate. You can see how I'm backing away until she decides to release her ultimate. I'm waiting for Lolita to use her shield first before using the ultimate. Nice save, Grog. But I don't think I will have died anyway, because Chang'e is way too fast when she uses her second skill. If you see that you are the main focus, then try to retreat a little bit and wait for the right timing to re-engage. Even if you don't get a kill, use her ultimate more frequently. Her ultimate has one of the shortest cooldown in the game. I know they are stealing our red, but with my low HP I cannot contest it. So instead, let's take our blue buff first and gain some health back. No need to go back to base. There are plenty of jungle monsters available on the map. Esmeralda probably thought that I went back to base to heal because of my low HP, so she didn't expect to see me there. I decided to ignore their tanks and just chase the carry. With the support emblem and the items I got, I was pretty sure I was fast enough that I can easily chase her down. Chang'e is actually a pretty good hero to take down turret fast, thanks to her extra attacks. After all the buff Chang'e received from the previous 2 patches, I believe she's a pretty solid hero if you know how to play her properly. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hey guys, I have decided to do a weekly skin giveaway. I will randomly choose 3 winners. The prize is 900 diamonds worth of giveaway for each person. All you have to do is subscribe, which is very important, and leave a comment. But please don't leave your ID or the skin you want, because I won't be picking those. If you are selected, I will send a reply to your comment, so pay attention to your notification. Thanks and best of luck.